It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Hello, I'm Luke Michael Howard, clinical hypnotist and owner of Hypnosis. Sorry for that interruption. And this is the Hypnosis Show. We're broadcasting on, I don't know, about 6 different social media platforms here tonight. So if you see my eyes looking up here, hey, I'm saying hello to all the people on TikTok, but don't feel disconnected to me, everyone else, because everyone else that I'm looking at right now, be that Facebook, be that YouTube, be that Instagram, be that X, be that LinkedIn, and be that Twitch, I am speaking to you now as well. So the Hypnosis Show is live on all forms of social media every Wednesday at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Sorry, I'm sounding a little bit bunged up, as we say back home tonight. I had this bug that's going around, so forgive me if I cough or sniffle or blow my nose as we are here tonight. So tonight's show is entitled, there we go, Are You Born Addicted to Alcohol? So everyone other than, sorry, the people on TikTok right now should see a little thing that comes up at the bottom of the screen. Are you addicted to alcohol? Are you born addicted to alcohol? I'll tell you, I'm a bit slow tonight. I'm sick. I'm ill. Do you believe that you are, when you're born, the moment you're born, you're addicted to alcohol? It's hereditary. If your mum or dad drank, it's hereditary that you are going to drink, and that you are indeed going to be addicted to alcohol. I'm curious what you believe to be fact for you. So in the little box below, I'm curious, do you believe that you were born addicted to alcohol, that you came out of your mum and you were born addicted to alcohol? It just took a couple of years for society and your body to catch up for you to realize that you're addicted to alcohol, or do you believe you're not addicted to alcohol? Put it in the comments below. So you might see me going back and forth like this because I'm on all these different platforms right here. I see Robin has joined us. Peace Home has joined us. They're on Instagram. On Facebook, let's see what's going on Facebook. I might have to like scroll through all of these because sometimes my comments come up in my back office, should we say. I'm using this thing called SteamYard, and sometimes I actually have to go to the social media platform itself to see who's commenting. So forgive me if I will endeavor to answer all your questions here tonight. If for some reason I don't, I see No Fear has joined us, Johnny has joined us, Greg has joined us, Kay Lane, I hope I pronounced your name right, has joined us. Brian has joined us. Joanne has joined us. Martin has joined us. If you've joined us, say hi in the comments box. How this works is an interactive experience. If it's not interactive, it's a bit boring because I'm just going to be here and speak at you. I don't want to speak at you. I want to speak with you. All right? I want to speak with you tonight. So if you're here, give me a thumbs up. Say hi in the comments below. Hey, Maeve, how are you? Carl's just joined us as well. Insane beard, bro. That goes crazy. Thank you. I'm like funding a small Mexican island with the amount of money of products that I have to put in this beard to keep it this luscious and this sexy. I don't just get out of bed like this. It takes effort and work and money. I learned very early on these lives, right, that if I just start banging on about the topic at hand, then people join us 5-10 minutes into it, and I have to do the same thing what we're talking about then. So we'd like to give everyone a few moments. Sorry for starting a bit late tonight. This back office, I'll give you a peek behind the curtain, so to speak. The back office that I use to go live on all forms of social media right now. Again, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Twitch, and probably missed one or two there as well. I went on at 7 o'clock and it says refresh in a minute. This is a very busy time, and they couldn't load me on all the social media platforms. So I'm really, really sorry for that tonight. But it was, I guess everyone's doing lives right now at 7 p.m. Eastern, and the SteamYard, it couldn't facilitate, but thankfully they facilitated me, and here I am. I'm going to read some of your comments right here. Melanie has joined us. Yes, you have a great beard. Thank you. You have amazing taste, Melanie Germain. Um, so yeah, whoever's here right now, um, to quote the great Cody Rhodes. So, what do you want to talk about? Put in the comments below. Yes, we are going to be talking about alcohol tonight, but it doesn't mean we just have to talk about alcohol. We can talk about anything that you want to change as I speak to the people on TikTok right now. Do you feel connected to me, TikTok people? Because I'm looking at my phone because I have to use my phone separately to talk to the people at TikTok. Maeve says, I'm good. How have you been? Maeve, I'm sick at the moment, but I figured I needed to be here tonight, live and in living color, to fulfill my responsibilities of doing this show live every Wednesday, rain, sleet, or shine. The interesting thing is, if I look at the camera on my phone, it looks pretty clear. Lighting's great. TikTok, right? But if I look at the camera on my computer, I can never get the lighting right. No matter what I do with the lighting, I just look like bloody Casper, the friendly ghost. It just whites me out. So if I come in a bit closer, it looks a bit better. But if I'm too far back, it just whites me out. If I turn the lights off, look what happens when I turn the lights off to everyone. Then it becomes too dark, right? Look, and I've still got this bloody glow going on here. So I haven't quite fixed the lighting, which is quite frustrating. But if you're here, if you've just joined us, where are you watching from? Where are you watching me from right now? Maeve says, so sorry to hear that you've been sick. I hope you're feeling better soon. Yeah, me too. Me too. I can't go to my MMA classes because I'm sick right now. It was probably, I like to blame my girlfriend for making me sick. But in theory, the Hypno Pixie, I was sick a few days before, and it's probably rolling on the mats with big burly men that were trying to choke me out. It's probably them that made me sick. But here I am. Here I am. Brian Griffin, isn't that from Family Guy? Brian Griffin says, "Looks good, man. The beard. Thank you." Hey, so who here drinks? I'm just curious. Ain't here to judge you, but tonight's show's all about drinking. So you might see my cat, Mr. B, making a cameo. He's been looking after me today as well. Who here drinks? I'm curious. Who here drinks? Put it in the comments below if you drink. And by drink, don't be a smart aleck. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about alcohol. All right. Who drinks alcohol? Put it in the comments below if you do drink alcohol. I'm just curious who here drinks, or am I just attracted everyone in the straight edge society tonight and nobody drinks? If that's the case, my bloody work's done, isn't it? But joking aside, I don't care if you drink or not, but I'm curious for these lives who the drinkers are and who the non-drinkers are, because you know the month of October is all going to be about sober October. Don't worry, this is not an alcoholic, and helping people that want to be helped, helping people that want to quit alcohol, whether that be for the month of October, sober October, or forever, helping them do that. So let's read some of the comments here. Who here drinks? You might see me scroll as I look at this and not drop my phone. There we got Maeve. We talked to Maeve. Maeve joins us. Maeve is a true believer. Who else have we got here tonight? All right. So who am I? Hopefully you know. I'm a hypnotist or change worker. I've been doing hypnosis and helping people stop drinking, stop drugging, get out of anxiety, get out of depression for 25 years now. My specialty, I see people for every kind of problem. I even see young kids that pee the bed. That's not a physiological problem, psychological problem. Help them to not do that anymore. So every problem you can imagine, I help people with, and some problems you never want to imagine, I help people with that, to overcome that as well. Warning, I do use a lot of colourful language as well. So just a warning to people out there. So who believes that alcohol, that you're born an alcoholic? You know, it's the cards that you were dealt. You know, if your mum or dad drank, then you're going to drink. You're born. It's something that goes on biologically, that when you come out your mum, not to be crude or anything, but you have to drink alcohol. It's a predetermined fate that you not only are you going to drink alcohol, but you're going to drink it irresponsibly and be sick and ill and have to come to see me to help you. Who believes that? Sometimes socially, says Melanie Germain. Okay, but Melanie Germain, Do you believe that you were born addicted? Oh, to alcohol. She's answering my question from earlier on about drinking. All right, I get it. Thank you. I want to give her a hard time. Yeah. So a lot of people want you to believe that you have no choice in your life. There's a lot of people, a lot of companies that make a lot of money from making you believe that you have no choice, that you have no power, that you have no agency. Because if they get you to believe that you have no choice in your life, no agency, then they can sell you things to help you to look better, to feel better. If you buy my product right now, then it's going to make you feel better because you're broken. But there's nothing you can do about being broken. But here's some more alcohol that you can drink that can make you forget about it. Here's some sugar for you to consume so the dopamine in your body gets high and you don't have to deal with your worries, fears, or concerns. Here's another illicit substance. Don't worry, this ain't real. It's a pen that you can inject into your veins and it will make you feel better. Or it'll make you forget your problems for a while. We'll sell that to you, won't we? Because you don't have any control of what you drink, do you? You were born an alcoholic. You've got no control in your life. In case that you can't tell, and again, sorry, I'm a bit bunged up and sick at the moment. So either my voice is very sexy right now, sexier than normal, or it sounds very sickly. We'll just say it's sexy for now on, right? I try and not break my hand, pat myself on the back. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe you're born an alcoholic. I don't believe you're born a drug addict in any way, with the exception of crack. And there may be another illicit substance as well. That if your mum had been consuming it, it does affect the baby. So that aside, and maybe there's another drug. When it comes to alcohol, you're not born an alcoholic. You don't come out of your mum drinking wine, drinking whiskey, drinking beer, drinking Jack Daniels, drinking tequila. All right. You go probably, you probably get to about 10, 11 or older than that, hopefully older than that. I don't know what your legal age of alcohol is, wherever you're watching from in the world. And by the way, remember, I work with audience participation. So wherever you're watching in the world, I'm curious. Put in the comments where you're watching in the world. But in England, I think it's 16. You have to be 16 to drink. Canada, what's Canada? I think Canada's 18, is it? I should know that. I mean, I live in Canada, but I don't drink. And yeah, I think it's 18 in Canada. I'm just looking at the comments here. Don't think I'm born it, but my mum thinks so. Okay. I can't even read comments tonight. Oh, I'm so bugged up. Melanie Germain says she doesn't think that she's born that way, drinking alcohol, but her mum believes so. Excuse me while I cough. Yeah. So I'm not here to sell you anything, by the way. All right. This is just a show to help to give you free stuff. If you ever do need some help from me in quitting drinking alcohol or really dialing it down, I can help you with that as well. And if you're watching on most forms of social media, there'll be a scrolling little thing on the bottom that will say stop binge drinking. That's stop binge drinking. I've got 10 free videos there, equals about 4 hours as he summons the 4 horsemen, about 4 hours of content that you can watch. It's not hypnosis, it's not therapy, but stuff that you can watch that can help you get a better grasp of over drinking, binge drinking, problem drinking, and how you can stop that and how it can help you, how I can potentially help you. But that's right, I'm not here to sell you anything unless you need that somewhere down the line. It's in the universe's, not the universe, right, but it's in the government, the world's best interest for you to think that you have no control. Because if you have no control, you don't think for yourself. You're like everyone else, right? And the world loves people who don't think for themselves because they can buy you, they can sell you stuff, they can make you feel bad, get you to consume more and more and more to make you feel better. But I'm here to tell you, it's all a crock of shit. I've never ever met someone who was born drinking alcohol. I never met someone who was born an alcoholic. I never met someone that was born a binge drinker, a problem drinker, a chronic drinker. Never met someone who had alcohol dependency. They learnt it as they got older, for whatever reason, usually some kind of trauma that happened in their life. By trauma, I don't mean that means the end of the world. Trauma can be anything from when I was a little boy, my best friend Michael didn't want to play with me in the playground anymore, all the way up to a soldier that I'll see that will come back from some war in Afghanistan or a third world country and see his best friend's head blow off next to him. From both extremes, right? Trauma can be any of those things. When we're little, I think there's a big thing. Small things are big to us when we're little. Okay, so trauma can be anything, but usually it's a coping mechanism, overconsumption of drinking. So yeah, I've never met someone that's born an alcoholic. That's not here to give anyone a hard time. I'm not saying that people don't struggle when it comes to stop drinking alcohol. I know people struggle when it comes to quitting alcohol. Certain people, because they call me. Bloody hell! Can you imagine? They've gone through the phone book, if those things still exist. They've gone to psychologists. They've gone to counselor, life coach, CBT practitioner, and a laser. These lasers now to help people overcome addictions, and none of that worked. And they come and see me, so I know people are suffering for it. It's a very, very real thing. It's a real thing, but they're not born that way. No one is born addicted to alcohol. No one is born an alcoholic, a binge drinker, a chronic drinker. No one I've met is born with some kind of chronic alcohol dependency issue. So if you're here, if you're just joining us, it's the Hypnosis Show every Wednesday on all forms of social media. We talk about everything, but this month is Sober October, at least in Canada and North America. So we're dedicating the month to alcohol and helping people who want to quit. I appreciate some people like alcohol and they're responsible with it and they enjoy it and it's all good for them. Great, more power to you. This show might not be for you. This is really the work that I do with people, is dedicated to the people that are suffering because they drink too much alcohol. They're spending too much money. It's affecting their liver, their heart, their brain. They're losing opportunities at work. Perhaps their family have left them. Perhaps they've lost a job. Perhaps they just don't feel alive and thriving at the moment. Those are the people that I tend to help. If you're happy drinking, then be happy drinking. I'm not here to bloody quote gospel to you like those people at AA, where it's like, oh, you know, alcohol is evil and you must follow our way to quit and all that stuff. Melanie Germain says mostly 19 in Canada, 18 in Quebec. Oh yeah, 19 to drink in Canada. It's actually in England. We start early. We start at 16. In Quebec, in Canada, it's actually 18. Excuse me, folks. Yeah. So no one's born an alcoholic. It's just a crock of shit. It's a crock of lies that they tell you to keep you trapped, to keep you weak, to keep you disempowered, so you don't go out there and have the kind of life that you want, make the kind of money you want, and you keep consuming and buying things because you don't think you're good enough. It's a problem that was developed over drinking for you on some level. It was a coping mechanism to help you deal with some kind of trauma, some kind of negative emotion, limiting belief that was going on. That gets linked up with shame and guilt at some point down the line. Typically, when I see people got a lot of shame, a lot of guilt about it. Typically, the people I see, like, look, I've got all my shit together in all these other areas, really successful, got a good mum, good dad. You know, I'm quite healthy. I look good. And I've quit smoking. And I've quit crack. But there's this alcohol. And I don't even drink every night. Look, I don't drink every night, but I drink a couple nights a week, get home at 6. And my kids are out, my husband's out, my wife's out. And I start drinking. And then I wake up the next morning and I'm like, fuck, what happened to my night? And I don't function so well at work the next day. I don't feel proud of myself. I hate my kids finding me that way. You know, I'm not making so many deals. I'm not so articulate at work and the things that I do. And it's a real struggle and I can't get to grips with it. So oftentimes, all the times when I work with people, I don't believe that they're born that way. I don't even believe they're addicted. That doesn't mean, you might be, Luke, what are you talking about? Are you saying that we're not suffering if we have an alcohol problem? Are you saying we're making it up? No, I ain't saying that shit at all. Get the wax out of your ears. What I'm saying is a real addiction is if you quit it, you could potentially die, right? Now, there is a couple of cases, that being said, with alcohol consumption, that a couple of cases, and as a hypnotist, as a change worker, as a consulting clinical hypnotist that trains other change workers and helps people with addiction for over 25 years now, I've seen about 10,000 clients, certainly not all for drinking, binge drinking or drinking issues, but a good percentage of those 10,000 were for addictions and for over drinking. I've never met the person that's liver was so dependent on the sugar from the alcohol that if they stopped drinking cold turkey, they would die. That's in my experience. Although I do appreciate there is a very, very small percentage of drinkers out there that if they do suddenly stop drinking cold turkey, because their bodies become so accustomed to the sugar and certain other chemicals in the alcohol, they could die. There was a very famous footballer in England called George Best, and he battled for alcohol for like 30, 40 years, ruined his career. If you know anything about soccer, as what we call it, or everyone in the world except for North America calls it, football, George Best was around the same time as Pele, and he was competing for England, my boys, against Pele back in the time. But yeah, he had that rare thing that if he did stop drinking, he could die. but again, in my experience, 10,000 people, a certain percentage, high percentage of that were binge drinkers that I've seen. I've never met that person. But if you are one of those people, then certainly get consulted with a doctor and so forth. You should have checked this out with your doctor anyways. But I've never worked one-on-one with someone like that because it's so rare and such a small percentage of people. I'm just going to go over to Instagram now, because I realize people have been talking to me on Instagram and I haven't seen their comments. So Robin, if you're still with us, say hi, Robin. Let me read what Robin said. Excuse me while I cough. Bear with me, guys. I'm sick tonight, but I still wanted to be here for you and fulfill this I don't want to say obligation, fulfill this responsibility that I have. Robin, only if man drink when she was pregnant. Only if your mum drinks when you were pregnant. Well, in fact, thank you for commenting, but no, my mum drank when she was pregnant. I've drank that 5 times in my life, all before the age of 20. So that's certainly not true. You look good, man. Well, thank you. Weed addiction. Okay, yeah, it can help you with that as well. Can you talk or said something about? This is Robin. I drink alcohol, but not abuse of it. Not now, at least. But there was a time I did. Can you read me? Robin, I can read you now. I'm not sure if you're still with us, though. For whatever reason, those comments weren't coming up on my thingamajig. So, yeah. You're not born addicted. You can overcome it whenever you choose to overcome it. I'm seeing people daily that overcome it. Have anyone's got any questions about that or what I do when it comes to hypnosis or change work in general for alcohol, then please do put it in the comments. Like I said, otherwise it's boring me just talking at you. I don't want to talk at you. I want to have a communication back and forth so I can make sure I'm fulfilling your needs here. But as the t-shirt says, I'm a hypnotist, not a mind reader, so I need to know all what you want to talk about. So put it on the comments below. Let me talk to you. I forgot to say that tonight. That's when you know that I'm sick, when the catchphrases don't all come out. Just going through some of the comments now and try not to knock my phone down as I do this, which has got multiple cameras on me right now. If you've just joined us, this is the Hypnosis Show. I am Luke Michael Howard. I am the hypnotist. This is the Hypnosis Show. We're live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern. This month's dedicated to Sober October, understanding alcohol. If you overdrink, if you have a problem with drinking, male, female, old, young, white, black, whatever, and helping you overcome it and offering you some tools. Okay, so I like to finish off these things by giving you a tangible tool that you can use in the real world to help you get out of that craving mindset that often precedes people that over drink. All right. So I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to do it with you. Um, and you don't have to just use this for any, like for alcohol, but it can be for any craving, be that alcohol, be that sugar, be that weed, be that vaping, be that smoking, be that cocaine, be that crystal meth, be that sex, porn, internet, whatever, video games, boys, girls, can help you with all of that stuff. I'm just keeping it in the wheelhouse of drinking here tonight. So I'm going to share that technique with you in just a moment. So take a moment. What's a craving that you have that you don't like, that controls you? Again, is it alcohol? Is it smoking? Is it vaping? Is it sex? Is it porn? Is it video games? Is it social media? Put down a craving that you have in the comments below. Put down one of your cravings that you have that you'd like to use this technique that I'm going to show you how to do in a moment. It's really important that you put it in the comments, because then I can start to change my verbiage when I take you through it to gear it a little bit more about you. Because if you put it in the comments, the amount of people that are watching this tonight and will watch it on the replay, undoubtedly other people are going to have it as well. So I won't just be speaking to you, even though you think that you're a special snowflake. I'm just being silly, but a special snowflake that has this problem. There'll be multiple people. So what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is you'll be helping other people by putting that comment, so I can start to gear my language towards the specific problems. So as I wait for people to put the comments down, let's see who else has some questions. I feel bad that I missed Robin, because she put a lot of comments there. In fact, I hope Robin's female. Robin could be male, right? I don't know. Josh, hi Josh, how are you? Countries join. Hey, no, Count V, how are you? Dino King 99 has joined. Jessica David Rowe has joined. Hello, welcome to the Hypnosis Show. Just about to share a technique with you on how to get rid of cravings. All right. Sorry, I'm a bit sick tonight. So if I sniffle a little bit or cough, please forgive me. Just all right. All right. So whatever you want to use this with, this technique, use it. Whatever the addiction is or the craving is. Again, I'll be talking using the verbiage for Josh Moore says, want to hear a secret. You know where this is going, right? Josh, what's the secret? He's going to put something rude, I bet. What do you want to use this for? So I'll be talking about alcohol, but if alcohol's not the craving that you have, just change the word alcohol out and put in your problem in your head, right? And that problem could be whatever, sugar or sex or porn or TV or social media or video games or something like that, right? So just change the word alcohol and put your particular problem when I say it. And as lovely as my voice is, Josh Moore, want to hear a secret? I'm dating and I'm not allowed. Okay. You're not allowed what, Josh? To drink? Or are you not allowed to do? We're all friends here. You can share it. I promise not to tell your partner unless they're watching live, in which case you're fucked. All right. This technique I'm about to use with you to take you through. If you just listen to my lovely voice, as sickly as I am tonight, and you think that the words coming out of my mouth are magically going to take away your problem, yeah, fucked. That ain't going to happen. Now, if you go through the technique I'm about to teach you, and if I go a bit fast, whatever platform you're watching this on, there'll be a replay up that you can watch after, and you can slow it down. But if you actually do the technique, it will work, in my experience of doing this 25 years and over 10,000 people. If you don't use it and you just sit back, you're like, oh, well, I just thought the words coming out of his mouth were going to be like bullets that were going to kill and slay my craving. And all that to do was just listen to him. Yeah, fuck, that ain't going to work. You're smarter than that. Don't be dumb. Don't be a dumbass. Realize it's a bit like I own a bloody trainer because you want to get in shape And then the trainer, you see him a month later, you only see him once a month. He's an expensive trainer, or you're a lazy bastard. You go, oh, trainer, it didn't work for me. And the trainer says, well, have you been working out over the last month? Oh, no, Mr. Trainer, I thought you were going to lift the weights, do the cardio, and do the diet for me. Come on, you're smarter than that, right? So the moral of the story is you have to actually do the shit, right? And this is quite pleasant, what I'm about to teach you. And it doesn't take a lot of time. It can help you also sleep better as well. Excuse me. All right. So that being said, let me just see if there's any more comments before I take you through this technique. All right. So get in touch with whatever that craving is in your mind, in your body. Once you've got it, give it a number, 0 to 10. 10 is like, oh my God, it's so strong, Luke. It's the strongest it could be. 0 is it's got no strength over you in the moment. Step 1, label the craving you want to get rid of. Step 2, label its intensity, 0 to 10. 0 being it's got no hold on me, it's not intense at all. I'm just making this shit up. And 10 is like, oh look, no, it's really bloody strong, this addiction, this craving I've got right now. Right? Once you've got the number, you can do this with your eyes open or closed. I might recommend, if it's safe for you to do, to close your eyes so you can better focus in. Excuse me while I cough. All right. So you've got the problem. You've rated it out of 10. So 2 things you should have done. Now close your eyes if it's safe for you to do. And I simply want you to breathe in for a count of 7. And you're going to hold for a count of 7. And you're going to breathe out for a count of 11. So I'm going to do it with you, right? So all you got to do, doesn't matter about what you're thinking about right now. Step 1, identify the problem, the thing you want to work with. Step 2, get the number. We call it SUDS, subjective units of distress. What level is it? All right. Once you've got that, it's in your neurology. That means you're aware of it in your body and in your mind. I want you to breathe in through your nose. Might be a bit hard if you've got a cold, and I've got a cold right now. But breathe in for a count of 7. Hold for 7. Breathe out for 11. Breathe in for a count of 7. Hold for 7. Breathe out for 11. Breathe in for a count of 7 through your nose. Hold for 7. Breathe out for a count of 11. Stop. Remember that number I asked you to write down or to make a mental note of at the beginning, the intensity of your problem? Notice that that number is dropped now, or it's completely gone. If it's not completely gone, do a couple more rounds of this. If I went a bit fast on the replay, just rewind it. You're going to breathe in for a count of 7. Ideally through your nose. If you have to do it from your mouth, it's okay, but preferably through your nose. You're going to hold it. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Then you're going to breathe out for 11. So it's 7, 7, 11. There's another breathing pattern, 7, 11 out there. but they missed the bit in the middle out when you're holding it, and the hold is actually really important for reoxygenating your body. So I'm curious, put in the comments below, those who partaked in this particular experience and experiment, what number are you at now? What number did that craving, that urge drop to? Put your numbers down in the comments box below. I'm generally interested in your experience. As you're writing those in the comments below, let me see if there's anyone that I need to speak to and respond to in the comments. If anyone's a good lighting person out of there that does their own lives, that knows how to get lighting right without a crazy budget, you can get in touch with me as well, because I look good on the cell phone, which is TikTok and the lighting, but not so good everywhere else. I'm like whited out. All right. Any comments? Any think that people are writing? All right. Well, folks, that was the Hypnosis show for tonight. If you're watching after the fact, then do put some comments below. If you've got any questions about anything, I will go back and I will endeavor to answer all your questions. If you are not watching live, remember we're here wherever you're watching, be that TikTok, be that Facebook, be that Instagram, be that Mr. B agrees, YouTube, be that Twitch, be that X, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. There was some comments here. Burke says, yo, how's your day going? It's going all right, Burke. Bit sick, as I told everyone, with this bloody bug that's going around. But other than that, I'm doing good, buddy. V has joined us as well. All right. Okay, folks. Yeah, my brain's slower today. But if you want to get in touch, then whatever form of social media you're watching this on, just put a comment underneath the video. Any questions you want answered, to get in touch. If you've got a problem with drinking, go to stopbingedrinking.com. That's stopbingedrinking.com. And I might be able to help you to help yourself. That being said, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Same Luke time, same Luke place, same Luke channel. Always believe.